Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to tour this 3.2 billion naira house sitting in Asokoro, Abuja, Nigeria. Now, if you're in Abuja, you know Asokoro is where the old money of Abuja reside. When you see Asokoro, you know that the people that live here are people that have made their money decades ago. And also, this property is just next to Wells Carlton. Wells Carlton is one of the most expensive, most luxurious top hotels in Abuja. You're talking about Transcorp Hilton, Fraser Suites, you're talking about Wells Carlton on that same level. So you now understand why this property is priced the way it's priced. You have people like Nedu Konko as your neighbors. I know that there's a street just close to this that is called Regina Daniels Okonko Street, something like that. So you have people like that, and I mean that's what makes it valuable at the end of the day, right? The location, what it's next to, and all of that. So the place I just entered, I'm trying to show you guys and speak, and also give you like the background of everything as I'm touring. Now this is the kitchen. This kitchen is modern, of course, even though it's quite small. Honestly, I would have loved something bigger than this for a 3.2 billion naira house. I think kitchen would have been bigger than this, but it's all about choice. And it's also when people that have this kind of money buy houses like this, they tend to rearrange it, restructure it to what they want. But it's a massive, massive house. I'm going to show you guys the compound later, and you see what I'm talking about. So this is the first living area, and I'm approaching the next sections of the house. Now I'm on the ground floor. So this is a smaller area. I don't know what you want to do with this. You could just probably put like some furnitures or something here. And then there's another space again. This is also can be like a mini living area as well. It also has like a loft upstairs. We're gonna go upstairs and we'll see what it looks like from up, because I know it's going to be beautiful. Also, there's supposed to be lights here, but I think there's a bit of a challenge with the lights because we didn't plan to do this. I didn't really plan to do this. This property was shown to me, and then I had to impromptu record it. So it wasn't like I woke up that day and I'm like, I have a 3.2 billion naira house to showcase. Let me get ready for it. Not at all. But I'm always prepared because I'm always prepared in my life because you never know where opportunities would come from. So where I'm just coming from is the first room. I think that should be the guest room. It comes en suite. That's with the bathroom. Then we have this guest toilet separate, and then I'm going to show you another room. So this room I'm going to go in is another room as well. Or you could even turn it to a living area, honestly, because it doesn't have a bathroom. So whoever is going to stay here would have to use the the other bathroom outside. Or it could be a living area. There's one time when I was growing up, I schooled in Bauchi, my secondary school, and there's this wealthy politician that a cousin of mine got married to, and their house was really massive. So when I had holidays or breaks, I would go there. And their living area, they have like 5 living areas. So this one I'm inside is also a mini living area. So you can decide what you want to do with it. That one doesn't have to be a room. You can have different living area for different kinds of guests that you would have. Maybe the wife would have her own, the husband would have his own, that kind of thing. They could have like a coffee room. They could have like, you could get creative with, decorating your house. So now I'm going to go to the first floor. So the way I'm watching this, I didn't even mentally understand the house. So as I'm watching this and as I'm doing this voiceover, I'm also, and you see the way I'm walking, I'm also like discovering the house. You know what I mean? So this is the first room I entered. This room comes with another room. This is another room inside as well. So the lights, I tell you guys there's light issue. So they haven't properly fixed the lights yet. They're still working on it. So some of the rooms, some parts of the house there are lights, and some parts of the house there's no light. So that's like a room and parlor. That's a room and parlor, yeah. Oh, this is the bathroom for this. So most times you might want to keep the kids on the first floor. That's like the family area. So this should be the family areas. So that's one room that we just came from, and I think okay, so this is a kitchen. Yes, I knew that there was a kitchen on the first floor. So this is a kitchen, a mini kitchen where you could have like your microwave, your fridge. You don't have to cook here, but you could warm food up, emergency night, middle of the night, you don't want to go down. That kind of vibe. I really, really like the flexibility of this space. You don't have to actually go down. So there's another room. So that means this is the room and parlor. This is two bedroom with the living area and two rooms. So you have kids, you have guests, or depending on what you want. So yeah, so this all the rooms come with bathroom. There's also a storeroom on this particular section. There's a mini kitchen in this particular section. There's also a balcony in this. So the first floor is divided into two sections. So you have these sections with the parlor and two bedrooms, kitchen, store. And then I'm walking into the next section. So this is where you have the loft looking down. I was showing you this earlier where I was saying that, it's actually really nice. It gives you like that high, heights thing going on there. So now this is the first room on the other section. So we're still on the ground floor. Now this looks like a master room, or it looks like would I say master room? I would say that it's a bigger room than those ones. So more like where the wife and the husband would stay. Now that's Wells Carlton that I was telling you about. If you're in Abuja, if you're not in Abuja, you can research Wells Carlton. All the property there is all Wells Carlton. So it's just directly next to Wells Carlton Hotel. If that is what you like, if you like that kind of proximity, you like that kind of access, this property is probably for you. Definitely for you. So this room is bigger. You can see the wardrobe space. Then we're gonna look at the bathroom to see if the bathroom is also bigger than those ones we just saw. It's bigger actually. It's bigger. I wouldn't know if this is a master room, because for me in a property like this, I would want the master room to really be massive, and I would also want the bathrooms to be massive. Like it should have ample space. Like your bathroom should be like a room. You know what I mean? So yeah, so this is the other room. So there are also two rooms here. However, what this doesn't have is the parlor. So that one has a parlor. Usually, I think that would be kids' space where kids can play. That's the other one I went to. I'm just comparing it with this one. So this is another room. These rooms are way bigger. The bathrooms are bigger. The wardrobe space is bigger. It's the same thing. I think I was just saying that it's the same thing with that other one. So there's no need for me to really go in, and then there's no light there. Yeah. So one of the things I'm also grateful about is that I'm able to, I've built a platform for myself where I'm being called to showcase properties, or to look at these properties, to go behind the minds of people that make this. And I think as Africans, as Nigerians, we're getting somewhere. I understand that there are a lot of listings that are my posts. People would say, oh, they are expensive, they are high priced. Or it's not really my job to ascertain that. My job is to appreciate what you're giving me. And when I believe in something, I showcase it. Trust me. For this one, it's not whether I believed in it or not. I recorded it as soon as I saw it because the opportunity presented itself and I wasn't prepared. But you don't have to always be prepared, right? You just do what you have to do. So this is a penthouse. The penthouse has also a lot of rooms. This is the first room on the penthouse that I'm on, and I want us to really look at it together because I'm doing ultimate search myself. So this is like a small space, leads us to here, leads us to there. This is another room on the penthouse as well. And one thing I thought like three houses now that have penthouses. And when you go in the penthouse, usually I would think it's going to be very small, but then the penthouse is not small. It's like the penthouse is a house on its own. Like it's like a section on its own, like a cave on its own. So this is three rooms now that we have seen on this penthouse. Um, if I had the penthouse, what would I do? If there's an elevator in this house, it will make sense for me to be on this penthouse. So I'm not always going up and down the staircase, right? So this is the bathroom. There's also a wardrobe, like a mini closet. And the bathroom is similar to the master and mistress rooms on the first floor. This is the third floor. Yeah, this is the third and final floor. Then we have this small closet space. This could be like a man cave or the man and woman cave. They could section one as their spa space, something like that. I think it's cool. What do you guys think? So this is like a control room. This is a control room of the house. And then this is another room again. Okay, this is the first one I entered. Yeah. So I don't know what you guys think about this house. I want to also show you the surroundings of the house. So let's take a look at it. I love when I see houses that have flowers. I really, really love it, especially the ones that have long trees. Like it has this greenery. There's one particular project that I took on is about sustainability, some estates that they are building in Wuye, and the main goal of those estates is to be able to have this whole preservation. I think that's the word to use, where you have all the greenery going on and all of those things. Very beautiful project. So you can see that this has ample space. From the outside, it's looking massive, it's big. I think somebody that is has the old money mindset would love this. It's not really for the generation of today, unless you want to take it down and do something of your taste. This is more like a matured kind of vibe, a matured kind of look for the house. Don't mind me. I was posing for my thumbnail photos. So yeah, so we're just gonna go around the house. It has space. You can host a mini wedding here. Like a mini wedding here. I think you can do that. It's a nice building. Really, really nice. It's solid. It looks solid, strong, solid, that kind of thing. Yeah, and it's also 3.2 billion naira. So, anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you like to purchase this, do well to send me an email and we would have conversations. I will link you up to the people selling. Okay, guys. Yeah. And did we talk about the pool? There is a pool in this place. I didn't even talk about the pool, even though I showed you guys the pool. I love the shape of the pool. That's like a weird shape. I haven't seen that kind of shape at all. So I think I found that there was an entrance here again. I think there are two entrances outside. There's like an entrance over there. There's this one. This one is from the kitchen. So this is like the back end of the kitchen as well. Anyways, this is the end of my tour, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like videos like this? It doesn't have to be 3.2 billion, of course. Okay, guys, see you in my next one. Bye.